It's Casey here from Ethical SEO Consulting. John, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sure if everybody else is showing up today for this, but as promised, just wanted to go over a couple of things that we talked as far as the 2013 SEO tips and tricks that you kind of want to focus. And this was kind of inspired by SEO Maz's Dr. Pete's writing, and I plan on adding to this list, but that people really need to address and pay attention to here in 2013 when it comes to their search engine optimization campaigns. First of all, that word itself is just, or that phrase itself, really indicate what we do just by nature, because we're not optimizing search engines or anything like that. Of course, our website is perfect so that there'll be effective tools and go down the website for people that are searching for that specific type of content. So, John, anchor text before and just building links and anything to your website?
Say that again?
Used any like anchor text, like the exact match when you're building links to your website previously?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I mean, that used to be the standard, the golden standard. When you're trying your page, you know, blue crayons, rank for the word blue crayons, you would build the blue crayons to that page. And a lot of people would just build those links, build those links, build those links, and certainly in a lot of bad ways too. But the problem with that is it's not natural at all, you know, and they can now see through that. So get rid of that exact match anchor text, and you got to make sure your ratio. So a lot of the links coming to your website, if I'm a webmaster and I'm linking to your site, use maybe your website name. If I think your site is about blue crayons, I might be like, this is the link crayons, which would actually be the anchor text, and a lot of different variants of that. Basically, what is if they're all the same, that's unnatural. You're obviously doing some link building there that probably shouldn't be doing, and that's going to create a problem if it hasn't already for your site. So just one thing to keep in mind when you're text, diversify that to your domain name, you know, your company name, and variants of it if you are building those links. So does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool, perfect. So get to work on Google Plus Local is the second tip that I had, because people are not really taking advantage of that yet. And what we found is, obviously, you know, Google Places was huge back in the day, and that kind of it has been going through a process now to Google Plus Local, and that transition still isn't complete. If you're not using that, you need to jump on that bandwagon. I know you use it every day because you're a social media guy and you're posting different networks. But one thing that we found is these more active pages are definitely you know, doing better in some of the search results there. So the tricky part of this is, as opposed to one Twitter account, let's say you have different locations for all of these different Google Plus Local, different business locations, you're going to have a different Google Plus Local account for each one of those pages, for each one of the locations. And so being updated and updating those constantly with relevant information, sharing the content you're posting is just super important. So, you know, the other thing too is what we noticed is you need to put some work on that Google Plus Local page too. I know you preach this to your clients all the time too, because with that new button, you know, Google puts next to the reviews button that show up in the local results, you know, people are actually going to get more click-throughs now, and people are going to see that a lot more as opposed to just having to click on that review button like they did. So, like you were telling me earlier, you know, it makes perfect sense that, hey, those pages need to look better. I need to optimize those images so that the thumbnails and everything look good. You know, the conversation we had earlier. So, and then the third one that I have right now is just kind of paying it forward and doing yes, as Will Reynolds would say, and that is definitely, you know, up until now, most people have just been chasing links or just trying to manipulate the search engines, and what they don't realize is they're doing it backwards, number one, but they're also making it more difficult. If they just worked on producing great content, giving back to the community, doing it will actually generate just media attention, exposure, community recognition. They're going to build those links naturally. Obviously, you want to manage that and be able to have somebody on your team to support or send that to another company to support. But you need to go out there and do stuff chasing those links, and it's time to do things like, for example, this wasn't our intention, but every give money to certain charities. And as we're doing that, what we're noticing is, hey, just because we do that, because we're link chasing, we did get some links for that. Now, I'm not saying go out there and do that for that purpose. Pay it forward, give it back to the people that are going to be to the causes that you care about. But an idea of, if you're still thinking about chasing links, you're overthinking the entire SEO process. Okay, you need to find effective ways to give back to the community, to produce content that people are going to want to share, and instead lay off manipulating bad content. It's not going to give you the conversions you need anyway. So those are the 3 tips that I have right now, and that I'm forward with here. Do you have any questions, John?
No, I don't think so. You've been really helpful, actually.
Hi, how are you?
Cool, thank you. All right, well, I will talk to you later, man.
All right, sounds great. Thanks for your time.